Alright, yo, it's Dabean. Coming at y'all live. Just went out, got me some Taco Bell. You know what I'm saying? Not really the best, but when you're a broke 21-year-old, gotta do what you gotta do, right? So, to add on to my rant about boxing earlier, I plan on becoming a pro boxer. I've been training since I was 19, took it seriously last year, and I've been training basically seriously for a year. I'm trying to make the jump straight to the pros, and I'm aware that that's not really the most plausible thing. I'm aware that that's really much more of a fantasy than really a reality, as you kind of do in your amateur experience. But I want to become a world champ, and being a world champ requires you being younger. That's just kind of how it is. You got a better shot. Unless you have a lot of dedication, you got a better shot. So I've really been working on my skills lately. But anyway, I think for the sport of boxing, I believe that some changes need to be made. Dropping belts down to 1 to 2 belts per division, or if we're gonna have 4 belts, okay, leave it as the WBC, WBA, the IBF, and the IBO. All these linear Commonwealth silver titles, these extra paper titles that no one really knows about, is what get people confused. So when they hear champion, they're like, who is the real champion? We need to cut all that shit out. Just because it's for the fucking sanctioning bodies does not mean shit. Fuck that. Bring back originality. Again, please. Second thing, we need to bring back force mandate opponents. There's no reason why opponents that have been waiting for 2 or 3 years in that division have to wait another 2 years because the champion doesn't feel like fighting them, or they can choose what opponent they can fight. That's just not how it's supposed to work. It's supposed to fight your mandate, move on, and then maybe you can get that shot picking your opponent. I know lately we've been going back to it, but it needs to come back. And third thing I want to add on is we need, again, I'm going to reinstate it, competition. There needs to be a drive, a will to succeed. Most boxers nowadays don't have that because it's not guaranteed. You have to have a social media following. You gotta be a YouTuber. You gotta be this. It's hard. I know it's hard. I mean, look what I'm doing. I have to grind now too. I might turn this into a whole video at this point. Look what I gotta do. I gotta grind this out. But I'm just saying, it's necessary for most fighters who are wanting to come up, get their names known out there. Fighters who've been fighting just as long as everybody else never gets that recognition. Now I understand social media is a big thing for boxing, but it's also a big detriment too. Competition dies when people on social media say, oh, you got beaten once, you got a glass chin, you're not worth it. Wasted prospect, you're washed, you got beat. Most fighters literally only fight for social media clicks. They fight once and they get the fuck out of Dodge. That's it. It's ridiculous. Most fighters don't even try anymore. They try for that paycheck and then they're gone. Then it's gotten so bad that most world champions just think they want to have a payday this, payday that. Most fighters want to fight because they want a shot at the title. But no, you don't want to force the fucking mandate, and then all of a sudden you don't force the damn mandate. 5 years, 6 years go by, that person's at their prime, and they have to wait until you feel like fighting them. I understand that, yeah, I'm the champ, I get to pick and choose my battles. I understand that. But that makes you look more like a pussy. What about that other fighter It's like, yeah, I get it. You have more to lose, well, then train harder. Stay always in fighting shape. Right? I think that's just how it goes. There's no competition. There's always tune-up fights. That's always gonna happen. There's only fights to make you feel better, but I think the state of boxing needs 3 things: more competition, more competitiveness, less promotions. They need to stick to at least one promotional channel, like how old school boxers used to have Showtime or HBO, Boxing After Dark, so that people know what pay-per-view to go and watch these fighters on. I know Ring Magazine and Turkey Al-Sheikh is on the come up with that, so it might change. But, and Netflix, of course, is becoming the bigger draw now, so it might be on Netflix now. But it's about damn time we start increasing the level of fighters to watch. That's why I appreciate the Underdog series by Turkey Al-Sheikh. But also, we need more competition. We need forced mandates. And we need boxers to just stop being pussy and start fighting each other. Even if you fight them once, at least you fought them. People, young men like myself, we look back to the past boxers if you watch boxing and go, man, I want to be like that. And then when you get into the state of boxing now and you realize all it is just a cash grab. And you get discouraged. You lose hope. You're like, damn, I can never be a Jake Paul. I can never be a Ryan Garcia if this is going to keep on happening. You just get discouraged. I know this went on for 7 minutes long. I'm going to put in the video, a link to the Bean, my YouTube channel. I'm going to upload to my YouTube at this point. I might be, saying Steam Press 4179 or the Bean. Keep on following. Get my name up. Boost me up there. Because I promise you, when I get up there and my opportunities rise, I have to follow the game, unfortunately. But I'm willing to be a fighting champion. I've been working on my skills, and I really want to get into the pros. Honestly, I genuinely want to skip the amateurs, but I know it's necessary. I train hard every day, and it's needed. I know it's needed. But I know with the amount of determination I got and the will and the drive, I can do anything. I've been training at a Hudson boxing gym. Guys, check it out. I know it's not the most, it doesn't sound the most, but trust me, those guys over there, they know what they're doing and they really want to train you. And guys there, they got knowledge. They know ball. But for young men like ourselves, kids, early teens, early 20s like myself, 20, 21, 19, 16, 17, 18, 14, 15, don't let it stop because you start training at 8 years old. Trust me, those guys, they've been training for a long time, but if you got it, you got it. Trust me. And in any other sport, if you got it, you got it. But this is most strictly about boxing. We need to make boxing great again. That's kind of how it is. We gotta make it great again. We gotta rise the next generation. But anyway, rant's over. This is the Bean signing off. And again, if you're not down with the Bean, you're not a part of the team. If you're not down with the Bean, you're not a part of the team. The Bean signing off.